Welcome back to Chokitimo Media. The case of Ruth is still ongoing. She made a lot of videos crying out and calling on the public to help her share the messages before it led to where it is today, where she's been dismissed and terminated from the Nigerian army. Hear from her first before you start to judge her. This basically
Let's
is
tell
the
ourselves the
beginning.
truth. I know what Governor Showolu did was very, very wrong. But let's be sincere to ourselves. Let me tell you guys the truth, but most of our senior officers, they are very, very wicked. They are even worse than Governor Showolu. Let me not lie to you. So let me tell you one story. Before I will tell you this story, I know definitely they will come for me. They will lock me up and they will dismiss me. I don't care. I can't even endure again. Before coming out to make this video, I can't endure again. I can't. So I don't want to die young. Definitely I know they will come for me. But before anybody will dismiss me in this army, anyone that call for the order, anybody that call me for any order, anybody that want to do my charge, anybody that want to do my order to dismiss me, the person that do the order will not see peace. He or she will not see peace. And if anything should happen to me, please hold Colonel Abdul Kareem responsible, Colonel GS Ogo, and Brigadier General Abdul Kareem, IB Shelebo. Hold these three people responsible. They don't want me to grow. They don't want my progress. This is what happened. 2022. I was posted to Cantonment Medical Center Ojo, where I met Colonel Abdul Kareem, who requested sex for me and I refused. Ever since then, this man has been my nightmare in the army. He threatened to dismiss me each time he see me. He injects me, come to my room to inject me. My own apartment, come to my room here to inject me. Send some boys to my house. If I'm lying, I have all evidence. I have evidence against him. And I have witnesses. Come to my house to inject me. He also stigmatized me that I have mental illness each time I try to expose him, or each time any senior person, any senior officer trying to intervene, he will tell them that I have mental illness. He even wrote to DOA to board me out. He wrote to DOA 3 good times to board me out of army. He freezed my account for 1 year. He freezed my account February last 13 date, no salary. I cried to some senior officers. I wrote a petition using section 179 of the Armed Forces Act. I've seen so many officers, senior officers, junior officers to intervene, but none of them is giving me listen here. And anyone who's trying to intervene, he will tell them I have mental illness. There's a day he locked me, he injected me, he almost raped me. When they caught him and he said I have mental illness, he took me to psychiatry hospital and he went to lock me up there. He locked me up there for 1 good month without any medication. He denied me access to military courses. And meanwhile, they know very well that my progression in the army determined my course attendance. No course. Now they've given me admission in medical school. They refuse to release me. There was a time I called my dad. My dad interviewed. He was telling my dad to tell me to obey the last order. What was the last order? For him to sleep with me. Deny me everything. I can't even go on pass to see my parents. No pass, no leave for me. No leave. But please, and please, if anything to happen to me, please hold them responsible. Hold Colonel Abdul Kareem responsible, especially Colonel Abdul Kareem, Colonel GS Ogo, Brigadier General IB Shelebo. Hold them responsible. They are my nightmare in the army. They've done everything to tarnish my image because they are all cosmates. I don't know why army will promote such wicked and heartless people. I don't know what I've done to them. I don't know. I don't know what I did. Till date, I haven't collected salary. I can't even endure this again. I can't endure it. Let the worst happen. Let the worst happen. I don't bloody care. You're going up and tarnishing my image. I can't go on pass. I can't go on leave. I can't do anything in the army. Telling the army to board me out of army. Nobody set a board. Before they will board any soldier out, there will be a BOI. No BOI. They just sent to army quarter to board me out. Sent to army quarter to freeze my account. With no just reason. I've seen most soldiers with one leg. With no leg at all, with no eyes, but they are still in the service. But they decide to board me out because they don't want me to expose them. Please and please, if anything should happen to me, please hold on. I be Abdul Kareem responsible. Hold him responsible. Is my problem.
She cried out, begging the authorities, asking everybody that could help her, beg our bosses to stop intimidating, to stop the sexual harassment. Even our father intervened.
My dad kept on, trying to intervene and, but eventually my dad tell me to obey the last order. Okay, I see that was not enough. Each time you feel like you want to embarrass me, you will ask some soldiers to beat me up. Want them to beat me up. After beating me up, you will inject me. To ask a master want officer, Funke Ayeni, she's a female soldier. She will ask her to set me up. She will set me up. You will inject me and they'll go and throw me inside somewhere. At the end of the day, this Brigadier General IB Shelebo and some of those senior colonel, they are now promoted to Brigadier General. They will come to that place and they will be videoing me. They will be videoing me. So countless times like that. So early last year I wrote a dress. I went to military police. I went to legal service. They were using power. I could not do anything. It was all my effort were always wasted because they are more they have influence, they have power, and they are subordinates. So nobody want to listen to me. Anything they tell the senior people, that's what they will believe. So I went there, I wrote, and at the end of the day, when they set a BOI after the board of inquiry. At the end of the day, the medical corps were biased because they are the most senior officer in medical corps. They were biased. So I don't know why Nigeria will promote, or why army will promote such bad people, so bad leaders. I don't know why army will promote them. So they deny me so many things. I'm not the only person, no. But me, I can't endure again because I'm not even progressing. As if I'm not even in the job. Or each time any senior officer trying to intervene, he will send the board out letter to them. Meanwhile, Army Headquarters have refused to approve the board out letter because they said the board out letter. I don't even know how they compose it. Nobody called me for any BOI. Nobody called me for any interview. Now only Jesus Christ now, I never see one-on-one. And I've been praying to him for endurance, but I think I've endured enough for one good year without salary, no course, no pass, no leave, nothing. Just the work. Kawaii. I've endured. I can't endure again. Let the worst happen. The worst is to dismiss me. And even person that dismiss it better pass me like this because I don't feel endure again. I've been keeping quiet because of my dad, because of my family, my parents, but I can't endure again. Obviously this work not be for me. So each time anybody trying to intervene, they will tell the person I have mental illness. They'll continue to give me that injection. How do you want me to be happy when you are not paying me my salary? How do you want me to be happy when my mates are going on? Because even my junior that met me in the army going on, because I'm no progression, I'm not even growing. What do? I don't have anything to do again. I've done the normal procedure. I've followed the normal procedure, the normal book. Everything they asked me to do, I've done it, but nothing good is coming out. Now only God I know. I never see. I'm talking to God. I mean to say, now only God I never see. I've spoken to some senior people who pretend as if they are hearing me. Meanwhile, they don't even care about anybody. They don't care about me. Please help me to share me and share this video to human rights, to anyone that can help me to intervene. Please help me.
Do you also have daughters, or you have children or a child? Will you pray that this should happen to your child wherever she is, trying to make her own life, to be independent? Tell me if this is what you want to happen to your own children. Think twice before you pass the judgment. Now, let us listen to the interview offered by AIT to this lady. This one, they say she's crazy. They say she's mad. She has mental psychological problem. Now, I want you to do the assessment. Listen to her carefully, the way she's answering the question. Just be the judge yourself. Think about it. Is she mad? Is this person you're looking at on your screen, is this person mad? That's the question.
Yesterday, the Nigerian army had come out to say that the senior officers that were involved in this case are innocent and that you're suffering from mental issues or you're mentally unstable. But what is your own side of the story?
Thank you very much for this great privilege, this great opportunity. What really happened yesterday was just a cook-up story, just a planned work. Myself and Abdul Kareem, we are in this, Abdul Kareem, we are in the same unit. He was my CO.
What unit is this?
NACMC Ojo, Nigerian Army Cantonment Medical Center Ojo, where he was my CO. Colonel Abdul Kareem asked me to sleep with him at Eagle Store Hotel at about 700 hours p.m. He asked me to sleep with him, which I refused.
What day was this?
On Sunday.
Date?
On 27th February 2022. So he called me to sleep with him, which I was very, very surprised. And army is against it. In the army, it's called frontalization. It's a big offense in the army, which I refused to sleep with him because he's my superior. Ever since then, Colonel Abdul Kareem will inject me with Lactate injection, put me inside casket, popularly called body bag in the army. He will harass me, rape me, and at the end of the day, he will throw me inside psychiatric hospital to make it look as if what he is saying is true.
So, hold on. Where does this rape happen? And putting you in a body bag, when did all of this happen? And give me more details about it.
This whole thing happened in our unit, Cantonment Medical Center, Ojo there. I have witnessed.
Was this in his office or
inside his
outside?
office? Inside the office, with uniform. Most times he will instruct soldiers to pin me down while they give me Lactate injection. Most times he will point gun at me. Most times he will handcuff me and harass me sexually and still take a picture of me and send to some senior officer to make it look as if I am actually mad. Which I tried my best to seek for redress. Sorry, I sought for redress. I went to legal service. I went to military police to report him.
Was this after the first time, or it had happened several times?
Several times. He come to my house, sent soldiers to my house to harass me. Most times he will inject me inside his office, rape me. After raping me, he will still take video of me and send it to General I.B. Shelebo to make it look as if, because as at that time I was already complaining, seeking for intervention, begging some senior officers, people like General C.G. Musa, the current chief of defense staff. I told so many officers, I seek for redress, but nothing was done because he's my senior. Nobody was ready to give me a listening ear. So I exhausted all the procedures. I sought for redress using section 179 of the armed forces, and nothing was done. Nobody believed me. After injecting me, he would strip me naked and throw me inside psychiatric hospital. And there, General Ibishelebo, Colonel Ogo will come there, they will be snapping me. They took picture of me, harassed me. Most times he denied me access to military course just because I refused to sleep with him. He denied me pass. I could not even see my family for years. He denied me pass. He denied me so many things in the army, that my welfare in the army. So, after exhausting, going to legal service to complain, and nothing was done. Going to military police to report, nothing was done because he's my superior. I'm his subordinate. I wrote a redress, and nothing was done. So I went to social media to complain on the 9th of January 2024, and the Minister of Women Affairs intervened, and the Nigerian Army promised Nigerians that they are going to carry proper. They are going to carry out an investigation, which they did. So during the investigation, they took me to National Hospital. They took me to LDLA. At first, they took me to LDLA just to check my to know if I abused substance, and they took me to National Hospital for medical evaluation, and the result turned out to be negative. And the Minister of Women Affairs requested me to write a voluntary letter, which I did. I submitted my voluntary letter to the Minister of Women Affairs, and she forwarded it to the Chief of Army Staff, and the Chief of Army Staff approved it.
So, what you're telling me now is that the army did not on its own discharge you?
No. I wrote a discharge that I lost interest because of the inhuman treatment they did to me.
The army also accused you of being mentally unstable. Are you mentally unstable?
No. I'm perfectly okay. It was just a cook-up story. Because during the course of that investigation, the Nigerian Army took me to National Hospital for medical evaluation, which turned out to be negative. That everything Colonel Abdul Kareem is just an allegation against me.
Did you see the result that was sent to the Chief of Army Staff?
Yes. As a patient, I have every right to ask my doctor what, and they told me that they could not diagnose me. Okay. They couldn't diagnose me.
Okay.
So thereafter, the army called me that they've approved my discharge. Unknown to me that I wasn't aware. It was a cook-up story. Like the Chief of Army Staff called me on his own, and he told me that I should not worry, that I should just cooperate with them, that they are going to sort me and they are going to pay me off. So in the army, I served 5 years with the army. I only served 5 years, and I'm not eligible for pension because they boarded me out. That is where I was qualified for pension. And before one can be boarded out of the army, there are procedures. They will call you for interview. They will call a psychiatrist to check your mental state. There will be units RSM. There will be people will be there. There will be a board set up because of as in a BOI set up because of that shoulder, to know if the shoulder is still fit to continue with the job. In my own case, nothing like that. So they did that to compensate me because of what Abdul Kareem did to me.
So before you go forward, why did you on your own decide to leave the army?
I know my life was at risk, and the job, I lost interest in the job because there is a lot of malice in the job. Your juniors, younger ones they don't give their younger ones to speak. You don't have every right to speak. Even when your junior is misbehaving your senior is misbehaving to you, they don't listen to their subordinates. So what they listen to me at that time, they will find that meanwhile during their investigation, they saw everything. I submitted my evidence to them, and my eyewitness were there, and they know that what Abdul Kareem did to me is very, very wrong. So I'm very, very surprised that they still come online and cook up a story just to make me look as if I'm a man, that is just to tell the whole wide world that I'm a mad person. I'm not a mad person. The investigation, the medical report that was during the medical evaluation that was carried out in National Hospital turned out negative. They could not diagnose me.
Okay, so you said you decided on your own to leave the army
Yes.
because of the inhumane.
Now, this is the part of the superior bosses, the men that are covering each other's up, covering their profession up, their deeds. They forgot that our God is watching them from above. Look at the judgment they passed on those people that molested Ruth. Look at this judgment they passed on these people that sexually harassed, raped this young woman. Think twice before you pass your own judgment. I am not passing no judgment here, but I listen to both sides. And that is what I could deduce. If you are trying to smell anything from what I'm saying, but think twice before you pass your own judgment too, because you have, or you will definitely have children one day, or you will have a child somewhere, or maybe. So then think twice about the justice system of Nigeria. Think twice before you pass your judgment. Think twice about the institution. And do you think this is all right? This is actually not the first time. Think about the lecturers in the school. Look at the way they are treating all the female students. There was a poster made on this channel whereby I put the title as "Let the ladies with big breasts let them breathe." It's here. It's here on this channel. What the lecturers are doing to the female students in the school. Hear from this the army officers, just a short clip, what they concluded in their press briefing yesterday, whereby they accused this lady, Ruth, as a mad person, a lady that is having a psychological problem. And that is why they dismissed her. That's exactly, and they cover each other's up very well. Now, let me leave you to pass the judgment yourself.
Her concerns through the appropriate channels, and investigative findings have cleared Colonel Abdul Kareem of any wrongdoing. We caution the public to treat her allegations as baseless and without merit, given her established condition. The Nigerian Army stands firm in its commitment to maintaining discipline and order within its rank. Colonel I.B. Abdul Kareem is a dedicated officer who has served our nation with honor and distinction. While we remain committed to providing care and support.
This is how far I can go with these videos. I want you to watch it and rewatch it again. Pass your own judgment and put your comments in the comment section. Share it around. Let your loved one also watch this, most especially your wives and your daughters. Let them watch it as well. Don't forget to like the video, share them. And God bless you as you do this. Chukitable Media. Bye for now. Cheers.